to another episode of chess. I was streaming just a minute ago and I had a big issue, and unfortunately, I lost the recordings. I successfully beat two players, so we're actually going to quickly go over those games just so you can see. So I'm actually one game away from being 2100, sorry, not 24, I wish. We're going to have a quick look at these two games, okay? Because I think they were decent games. The eval bar will be here. Obviously, it's not when I play. But look, okay, so we have regular opening in Italian, and it turns into a Scotch Gambit, basically. And I make a mistake here by playing this. Not a mistake, but after Queen e2, I didn't know the move. They give check, which is seemingly not terrible, maybe not the best move. I wonder what the best move is. If I play d5, I just lose. Am I supposed to play like... Am I just supposed to rotate the knight back? I'm probably just supposed to play this. But I didn't. I wanted to play bishop check. Pushes the pawn, which is a bad move. I took and castles. Okay, I pushed the pawn, which is just a bad move, apparently. I've just realized why. He can play queen takes, and if I take, he takes. I hadn't even seen that in the game, but it's fine. He took the pawn. I played d5. He went here, which I thought was a bit bad. I came back to this square. He developed the bishop. I took. I castled. Okay, he plays the rook there. I put the rook here, a bishop here. Simple. Bishop back. I rotated the knight there. Very happy. That's probably one of the best moves. If you look at that. He doesn't take, so I play h6. Just preventing anything from coming here. By the way, if you're curious as to why this does actually work, after takes, and bishop takes h7, I move. But he cannot defend these pawns. And so they're gonna fall. Maybe he can defend this one, but this one falls. Maybe the knight takes and jumps in. I can also maybe trap the bishop, of course, if he doesn't leave. So it would just be very bad. Okay, I saw that. No issues. I took the pawn here. As he pushed forward, I took. He took, I took, he took, and I just moved the queen. He jumped the knight round, so I put pressure on the knight, which is seemingly the best move too. Very happy, look at that. And he hangs a rook. So he resigned. I think we played a very good game that game. We can game review it, because why not? Let's have a little look at the game review. Let me go into full screen actually. I think it could be useful. We played like a 2300 it seemed. Played a solid, yeah, dubious opening, but a solid rest of the game, which is good. Okay. Now I'm going to take you to the other one. This was my most recent game, and I beat a 2160, which I'm very happy about. But let's have a look at the game, okay? I won. We're back. e4, e6, and a French exchange. You can call me boring for exchanging. I like it because I get to play c4 and develop the pieces. Okay, out of the opening, nothing exceptional happened. It was development. Okay, I'm infinitesimally small, slightly better. However you use that word. I just moved the rook to center. Plays the bishop. I jump the knight in. He jumps the queen around, and I set a little trap. I take, and if bishop takes, I have a fork. He didn't fall for it. He took the pawn. I pushed this to defend. I moved the queen out, and I developed. Relatively equal position. And here, I made a mistake. I had assumed after bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop takes check, that this was a good enough threat. After this, I play this, which is a massive blunder, which I had completely missed. I'd completely missed he just has this. And if I move the knight, I lose the game. So at this point, terrible things are happening in my head. And if I move the knight, I have no good moves. So I play this, which is just a terrible move. I just move the queen out the way, hoping that after rook takes, he will play queen takes, and I will just take. He plays this, which is fine for him, because I still cannot take. And here I saw one move that maybe I would help. I can play knight takes check. If pawn takes, I actually have nothing. I have nothing in this position. Okay, but I assumed he would take with the queen immediately without thinking about it. And he did. And you'll see by the eval bar, that's a blunder. I can give this check, you have to move, and I take. And now I'm completely winning, and after this, it gets worse. I give this check, not this check, and you'll see why in a second. King goes here. I go here, here. Now, as you can see by the eval bar, it is mate in 2. We never got that far because he resigned. But check, and at the minimum, I'm winning the queen. The mate is just this. This is mate, because the pawn covers g4. And that is how we won 2 games. I'm up to 2094. If we win the next game, I am at 2100, which is very cool, okay? Let's have a go. Let's have a go at it. 1 game away. 1 game from 2100. Let's play. Okay. We get Benthamite 87. Let's go. Let's do this. We got this. We got this. Nice and easy. Okay, go. Italian. This is good. Okay. A Janish Newman Gambit. Will he take? Will he play bishop here? Will he play bishop here? Will he play this? Will he play this? Lots of options. The line I know best is bishop c5. Knight takes e4 I know a little bit because I've lost actually with this many times, so I decided to have a look at the engine and it helped me. I did make a few mistakes. I still sometimes make mistakes, but there's a line where I can sacrifice the queen, which is very nice. It's okay. Castles. Now there are many moves again. You can play this, 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 this. Okay, he plays one of the main lines, bishop b5, very important move. Now, if bishop here or something, I'm just going to play this and this. Although no, you have to not play this first or you lose. I've played this mistake a few times. Bishop here, rook here would be a blunder because bishop here, and I'd have to just go back and I would just lose. I have to play d3 first, kicking the knight out, and then come for this pawn. It's the only way. Okay, now I go d3. The knight has to go back. It can go here if it likes, but I'm just gonna do the same thing. It actually doesn't matter. Now if he goes back, I will put the rook in the middle, and I am just simply winning. Maybe not winning. It's mostly it's kind of equal, but it's okay. Now bishop here, I would be very happy for my opponent to play this move because I have a brilliancy lined up if you let me play this. If bishop g4, I have a very nice brilliant move that I cannot wait to play. Ah, he doesn't let us do it. Okay. Why can I not do this? Hang on, I'm confused actually. I seemingly have no, it's not a problem. I can just go here. You cannot take, you are pinned. If you castle, I'll take. You might go bishop here, in which case I can come back. You could go here. Your queen would be on this square. I mean, I can play. I can't quite play that, but I'd figure it out. There'd be no real problem. Okay, he castles, so he's probably going for that exact line I just set up. I can play rook takes, actually. Let's play that. Can I play rook takes? No. Rook takes loses me the game. Do you want to know why? Always look for checks. Bishop takes h2. And I lose. So you take this. Then I will take this. Okay? Always be very careful. Maybe I will throw in this. But we will see. Okay, we're hitting the queen. He has no choice but to just take. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe what I'm thinking he wants is this because if I take, he has this. So maybe he wants to try and trick me, which I've seen, but it's worth an attempt. But you just get a bad pawn structure. So at the end of the day, if you fail, you do not get anything out of it. Okay? If this, I'll play this, and I'm fine. I'll put the knight here, hitting this. If you push it, I'm not sure. We'll figure that out, right? And this is honestly completely okay, I think. I'm going to have a look again at the engine because it seems, see, this pawn shouldn't be here. I should be able to win this pawn every time. Let's take, okay? If, I mean, the bishop might just develop to this square, in which case I'm going to play knight bd2, and that way my rook covers the back rank. I can develop the queen out, and we'll see. Okay, this is okay. Okay, so you go here. I should probably just come all the way back. I'm very tempted to take this in between move, just to ruin his pawn structure, but he would have 2 bishops that are obviously very, very strong. And if you take the rook, I get 2 pieces, which is just better most of the time. Now, my fear is this, and after takes, I guess no, I just play this. No, this is completely fine. Okay, this is fine. I expect this move, which is completely good. Which I'll just take, and play knight bd2, put the queen here. Okay, he still wants this line. I can't take, I'm just going to go here. He might play this. If he does, he does. I mean, I can just go here, force this. Is there no way to get to this bishop somehow? I don't know. This maybe at some point. If this. I don't know. Maybe bishop here is a threat. Just takes, and then he has views on this. But honestly, this seems okay. But it's fine. Okay, I think this is okay. I mean, it's equal material. It can't be that bad at the end of the day. But I do think he might play knight a5. Then I have to go here. And then we'll figure it out. Okay, he does go for this. I have to take. Of course, it defends for one move, so we cannot take. And after this, this works great. If this, I have to be very careful. I have to take with the king, which looks scary, but it is completely fine. Okay, if I take with the knight, he gets rook takes, and I'm just bad. If this, queen here, I take. If queen here, I just run. And there is actually nothing to his attack, okay? You have to be careful of ghost threats. They look scary, but they're just not. If this, well, I don't even have to react. If takes, and then if he moves the bishop, I just take it. There's no threat there. I'm going to play this next, hit this and this. Maybe this to hit all three. Okay, yeah, he wants to win a piece, which is very good for him if he does. I believe I can counter threaten though. I'm not sure if this is a too risky a move or not. Or this is what I really want to play, is the truth. But after bishop takes, I guess I take this bishop. Hang on. But after the rook sacrifices, and no, takes. I mean, I'm not actually threatening this bishop, is the truth. So he can just play, no, he can't play that. If this, I mean, no, he has this as tempo. I have, oh, but I can move to this square, but then you go back, and if I come all the way back, that's not great. Okay, let's not play for that. Shall I go here? If bishop takes, rook takes, I take this bishop. Then I lose to this. Okay. I still really want this move, but it's seemingly very scary, actually. I can't... Oh, if I play this... No, but bishop takes, rook takes, and then you have this. You see, this knight kind of has to move, but it can't go anywhere. If I rotate back around here, I would just lose a pawn. Now, rook e4 still interests me a little. But this, I go back. That's all it is. Right, and if you take, I play knight takes, you can put more pressure on it, maybe. Not in one move, you can't. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this. If you do this, I go here. I never calculated this, though. Which could be a really bad thing to not have done. Although, takes. No, if this, I go here. If this, I go here. Oh, no, I can't play for that. Okay. Okay, this looks interesting. Very interesting position. He might sack the rook, but it doesn't work. After takes, it's fine. If this, I go here. Then he goes back. I mean, we can repeat. Okay, he does find that. Bit queen to d1 defends. I could have sacked the rook, but no way. No real way I was going to do that. If the queen wasn't there, maybe, because I got the extra pawn. He could just go back. If he does, I can't go here still. Because after this, I am pinned. And if I take, I'm just down an exchange. Which I know I have strong knights, but not strong enough to beat them. To beat a rook. But it'll be okay. Okay, rook there. That is a crazy looking move. Look at that. Now I can play this, though. I can go here. And if This, I go here. Okay. Bishop here, I would love for him to play. It hangs mate. Actually, I'm threatening mate if this bishop moves. Okay, the queen comes and targets this. Wow. I cannot sacrifice this. If bishop takes, do I have to sacrifice the rook? Ah, I blundered. Here, I just have to move the knight. I just have to move the knight. That's it. I just have to play this or this. That's it. And I didn't. I failed to see that there was no longer a threat. And now if I move the knight, I get taken and I just lose. Okay? If I don't move takes I mean it's just lost. I mean takes. Wait, takes. Yeah, takes. Hear me out. Rook takes. No, there's nothing to that. No, that bishop's just in the way. Okay. And I can't move the knight. I can interfere. Wait. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. I play knight takes bishop. Wait. Now if you take, I play rook takes. And I'm threatening mate and the queen. Wait. Hear me out. Hear me out. Knight d4. If the rook takes, I play rook takes, bishop takes, I take. And the same issue. If you move the bishop, I take the rook. If you take with the queen, I win the queen. If the pawn takes, I take, hitting the queen, threatening mate. Ooh, okay. Let's play it. Let's play it. Let's play it. Oh! Guys, I blundered mate. I got where? Oh, well. Yeah. Okay. I got it two into. I had to sack the rook. I got two into the lines of one thing I saw. Oh well. Tunnel vision. You see, that was embarrassing, but it's okay. That was a bad game by me. Here I just have to move the knight exactly. You see, and here I have to sack. It's a draw in this position. Rook here. Oh, because the knight was covering. I just had to rook to d4. I had the right idea. If if the bishop had taken, does my line work? I mean, the rook hangs. If the knight takes, if the rook takes, no, my idea doesn't stand because there's still this. But if this, my idea was kind of correct. Okay, takes. You have to like go here or something. Here. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that is a shame. We just missed that. I was tunnel vision because I saw a nice tactic that I thought might work. Okay, we'll play again. And if we successfully win this one, I will play one last one to try again for the 2100. We got Scotch. Okay, a regular Scotch. Ooh, a very, very regular. A nice classical. Okay, bishop here. Which one? Maybe bishop here. I mean, I've never seen it, but it could happen. Bishop there. Okay, knight g7. Castles. He's going to play this. So I'm going to castle, and after this, I have no idea what to play. I'm going to probably play this. Okay, that is an interesting move. That hangs a pawn. Actually, no, it does not. I'd say like this. Yes, it still does. Which pawn would I rather you have? Have the central pawn. Go on then. Have it. Who cares? Who likes pawns? No one likes pawns anyway. No one likes pawns anyway. This is off to a terrible start. Okay. Let's take and go here. Then take. That last game has made me sad. Okay, we have active rooks. We have active rooks. That's about as good as it gets, right? The knight has to go here. I'm gonna go here, and it's a fork. It's about as good as it gets, right? Pretty much. Okay, he doesn't allow that. Can I like do something silly and I can't even go there? Okay, I'm gonna go here, preparing a double up. I'm gonna play this as soon as I can. This would be annoying. He does go there. Good. Okay, go here, hit this. If you go back, I'm going to enter the... Actually, I'm going to play this no matter what. I'm going to play Rook D2. Although he can go here, and I cannot take because it's just back rank mate. What? You allow that? How can you allow that? I'm going to go here. You're going to go here, thinking you're smart. I'm going to go here. You just defend? Okay, here. I'm going to go here. Maybe I go here, actually, and just win this pawn. Okay, that's just weird. I go here. If you take it, I'm going to go here. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to threaten checkmate, honestly. I don't see myself doing too well this game, so I'm just going for mate. Oh, I almost hung a rook. Don't hang a rook, people. I almost hung this. Now there's no more back rank threats, at least, which is useful. That would be okay. This is also interesting. Check here. Okay, I take. Then I go here. Now, if the knight moves, he has mate. Like, if this... I mean, that I just take it, actually. This one, I can also take. I can take like this, which is even better. But it's fine. If you go somewhere silly, like here... I mean, I'm just going to play h6. Although I'd have check, and you'd have to go this way. Ooh, I almost blundered the Hikaru trick. I just go here. This happened in a game of Hikaru. He went here. He was on the other side. I think he had white, but this and his opponent missed mate in one because this actually just doesn't create a thing for the king. And they played on. I can't remember who it was, but it was Hikaru, and it was very funny to watch because, of course, you see Hikaru, it's like, oh, he's amazing, and he blunders mate in one, which, of course, basically never happens, but it happened once. So there's hope for all of us. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I want this. The king is gonna probably run, right? To which I can go here, and after this, that would be this. Okay, check. That's nothing. It does not matter at all. I think that's a pretty bad move, actually. Yeah, but yeah, what about this? You have to play this. To go back, I mean, we draw. I will take a draw because, of course, you take a draw in this position. Can I play that? If takes here, I think I can. I think I can play g6. What? That's mate. Our opponent blundered mate in one. Okay. Okay, our opponent blundered mate in one. Let's go again. One more. One more. One more 8-point win. If we win 7 points, I'll be very sad. If we win. One more 8-point win, and we are 2100. That would be awesome. We'll have a look at the statistics after to see how high that puts us. B5. Knight here. Okay, this. Here we just retreat. Now this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. There are this. There's an infinite amount of moves in the Sicilian, which is why it's not recommended for beginners. There are so many lines. So don't play the Sicilian unless you really know your lines. It gets really hard. It gets really hard. But it is very fun. It is very fun. Let us see. Let me have a bit of water. And let's go. Alright, our opponent doesn't know what to do, even though it's their opening. It's always nice to see. Gain a little bit of extra time. I will try and castle. King h1, f4. So this. Put the king here. Play f4. And expand over here is my point. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Okay, he plays for this line. I'm going to go here. And king h1, f4. Whichever order, doesn't really matter. Alright, king h1. I like king h1 first. Okay, the reason is because I've played f4 many times and had the king on g1, and the opponent plays this. And if I play this and this, I just play this, and I always blunder queen check, king over, and I just lose the fork. And this happened to me too many times, so I just try not to blunder it. Right, F4. He takes. Okay, that's always good for us. This maybe okay. Let's go here. That's a nice tactic. If takes, we have a trick. You'll see if he does. If he doesn't, I'll show you anyway. I'll show you now. If no matter what takes, okay, he doesn't. I was just going to take it. I'm going to take the bishop. Let's check. But I'll show you real quick. Had he taken takes, I have bishop takes, king takes, and queen takes pawn. I'm in peace, and I'm just up a pawn. And he has a king on h7, which is definitely an added bonus. I'm going to come and attack the other bishop. I'm going to take this like this, connect my pawns, have a 2-2-2. He has a 3-2 and 1. Wait. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I forgot how to count for a second. I'm going to take this. Okay, let's go. Bishops versus knights. Let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, I have to give this up. I'm sorry, but doubled e pawns is just terrible. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna play a4, and I'm gonna put all my pieces over here. I mean, this is just bad. Our bishop just sits nicely, holding everything together. That does nothing. I mean, it threatens this, but that isn't a thing. I can go here, which is that's a really good move. If takes, check. It's a fork. How do you... The only way to defend is bring the queen back, or this, but that's not really a way of defending, I don't think. Can I, like, if this, check... I can sack the bishop, and takes, check, I take. Okay, let's do this. I really hope my opponent plays this. I have a really nice line set up. Oh, he goes that way. What a shame, what a shame. I know he hadn't seen my line. I know for a fact he had not seen that. He got lucky. This now just doesn't do anything for me. That's a shame. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. You can go here. I'd be the only... Oh, no. Oh, the queen covers, actually. Let's not blunder that. The knight can go anywhere, actually. Oh, okay, that's not an issue. I come back. I still double defend. I'm completely fine. I'm gonna play a3. Keep the queen out. The queen will go here. I'm gonna go here. He might sneak in. If he does, can I play takes? So this, we'll see. Bishop here. Okay, yeah. He plays for some sort of weird thing because he wants this. That's completely fair. But after that, am I not incredibly happy with my position? Is he going to put his knight on f4? Okay. That hits the bishop, which would give me an okay pawn structure. Let me do this, just to see where the queen goes. I want to see where the queen goes. Does it stay on the diagonal? Or does it just move over here, for example? In which case, I'm going to go here anyway. And if this, as I said, I'll figure it out. Okay, he does stay on the diagonal. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna... No, I can't push this again. I see my issue. Now, how do I make the most of this position? This is not a bad position, I don't think. I think this is completely okay. That move, I think, was a mistake. I'm realizing it now. This, takes. Oh, that would be... I would lose a pawn. Knight takes, queen takes, rook takes, check. Oh, no, I can take with the queen. But then this... Yeah, but then I come back, offer a trade. He goes rook here. These two are on the same file. This takes. I cannot take with the rook because I'm back ranked. Okay, that's not great. I'm just going to put... No, I'm just going to go here. Okay, takes and takes with the queen. If I take with the rook... Although, hear me out. Oh no, he gets... I was thinking this, this. That makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, that makes no sense to me. You lose the defense of this. I don't understand that move. And allow me to just take however I like. I think that's a bit weird. Okay, yeah, so he just moves. Yeah, he's just gone back, which is fine, I guess. Let's go here. He's probably going to do this. which is okay. That loses me a pawn. That's defending that, which I really don't like. Now, if I go here, and then I go here, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna give up these pawns. Doesn't matter. I has king. I mean, he has king takes, but he's always gonna have king takes. It just depends on what he wants to do. He can always play king takes. Okay, that is an interesting looking move. Shall I say? Doesn't give me many squares to sit on, it's true. I kind of just have to go back and accept my fate of losing all my pawns, which I really don't like. Let me go here. The reason I want to go here is I want to play rook here. And I'm going to double up. I am going to move my queen and play g3. Okay, I lose a pawn. I'm going to lose this too, which is... I mean, I can play this, but I'd honestly almost rather lose than play this, because that's just a sad looking move. Although, the queen can't enter the position right now. If this... I don't know. This. Yeah, it's going to have to go here. And if it doesn't, by the way, I'm going to play this. And try and... Yeah, he does immediately. Because otherwise it's... Now, would this even try and remotely trap the queen? Takes. Okay. Takes. And then you have rook here. Check. No, nothing visible. That's a shame. Alright, well, no worries. Oh my goodness. I did what my opponent did last game, but mate in one. Oh, I need to be much more aware of what I'm doing. This is just terrible. Alright, let's try again. Patricio Vin. This is just a bad game of chess, huh? E45. I mean, I'm trying to help you guys out. I mean, I can't even see mate in one. Scotch again. No originality this video. Oh, he captures. Okay. I'm threatening mate. If the knight moves, it's just mate. Yeah. And if you cover, I mean, I just take. If you block, I mean, I'm free to. Yeah. Okay, I just take. Does bishop here work? Takes here. Like, not long castles, but this. Bishop here. I'm not sure it does. I don't think it does. I think it's a weird thing where it just doesn't work. I'm going to line my thing up here. And now I'm going to play this. If you take... Oh, I mean, no, you don't get that. Then I'm going to just take bishop here. Bishop here. Long castles could be a crazy interesting game. I can also take at some point and damage his pawn structure, but let's not. Okay, he castles long. I'm going to do the same, because why not? I'm threatening not that. Oh, no, not really. Not enough. I was thinking if the knight takes, I take this with check and then go here and just have a mate, but there's no real mate. Okay, he takes. I'm going to take with the knight, develop the knight. If he pushes the pawn, I take. Okay, he reinforces. Very good move. Shall I do this? And I'm threatening this. Which I'm actually not, which is funny, by the way. I'm not threatening this because king can take. If the rook took, I'd have this. But the rook doesn't have to take. He can take the king. And after check, I mean, he can just run back. He can just run back. So don't blunder that. Mental note to not blunder that. Where shall I go? I have no moves. I have nothing to play. I'm just going to push a pawn down the board. Okay, push a pawn, and I've blundered this because I'm a terrible chess player and I'm playing too fast. Yeah, no, that's just bad. I mean, I deserve it. Yeah, it's just terrible, honestly. I have nothing to say. It's just a bad move. I mean, what can you do? Yeah. If the rook if takes, I take this. If you move, of course I take this. Now I'm playing fast and my opponent thinks this is all planned. This was not planned. This is just a terrible, terrible play by me. And I take the bishop. Now this moves somewhere. I'm obviously threatening this, which I'm gonna take if he doesn't play king here. He plays king up. Anything I can do with that? Push a pawn. Push the pawn. Push the pawn. Push the pawn. Yeah, I'm doing very badly. So I mean, I apologize, but I used all my brain power for the first two games where I wasn't recording. Well, I mean, I was, but something happened with my internet. It cut, and terrible things happened. But it's okay. I think I fixed it. It hopefully won't happen in the future for a while. I'll say, because who knows. Now this, I just get hit with this. I don't want to get hit with that because then I have to go here. You would take a take. Check here. Check here. Mate. Well, I could block, but I don't want to block. The more pieces we trade, the better it is for my opponent. Okay, let's push this pawn down the board. Why not? He's going to go here probably. I mean, I'll go here. And then I'm going to go here and here, which is actually pretty decent. Okay, he goes there. I don't want to trade the rooks, obviously. So I'm going to go here. Now that's a decent looking move because... Okay, so you do allow this. Now where do you go? I'm going to play this in a move, I think. Because if you take, I take, you take. I just come back and I should be in time. Let me just go here. Maybe that was better because if you just move now, I have nothing contested. Yeah, that was a bad move. Although, no, his bishop's trapped. Oh my god. His bishop's trapped. His bishop's got no squares. Oh, I can go there. It was so close to being a reality. And actually, I have to capture the... I can allow him to capture. Should I play this? No. Yeah. I got very excited for a second, but no, forgot the rook defended f3. My brain power's not functioning. Oh well, how does he react? He probably... I was going to say he won't take, but if he doesn't, I will. And then after this, I have two pawns. Maybe he goes rook here, and after this, rook takes, allowing me to grab this. But, I mean, taking this. Yeah. I have a rook here. I go here. No, I can't go there because it's mate. That's very sad. Okay, I am going to play this. Now you still have a decision to make. You still have a decision to make. Although pushing seems good. Okay, takes. I'm going to get this move, you know. I might have... Ah, he takes it the pawn now, you see. He saw, decided he didn't like it, and changed it up. Maybe this was his plan all along, to just steamroll me. Who knows? I want this move. But I don't have that move. I could never have that move. Come back. If pushes, takes, pushes, I come back, pushes, I go here. Okay, the king comes up for whatever reason. I'm going to do this. I might as well. This is nice. That forces the king backwards. Okay, I'm going to go here with check. Just to force the king back a square. And then I'm going to do this. No, because that does nothing. That would force this, which is kind of funny. But doesn't do anything, is the truth. And I can't defend the bishop. I mean, yeah. At least the king's gone backwards a little bit. Let me go here. Takes. What I want is a way to stop the rook from getting there, but I don't seem to have one. I mean, if takes here, you should have this. So if here, that could be taken. Maybe. Okay, let me just put my rook on this file. I know I'm going to take this. Takes that push. If you go straight back, Oof. So I just go here. Wait, takes. I push, you go here. I put the rook in prison and I just lose. I get steamrolled. Okay, here. Takes, I push. If you go here, I go here. If you go back. If you go back, I just have nothing, actually. This is completely. Okay, he goes there anyway, which is just irrelevant. I can actually sack the bishop here. Oh, hang on. Hang on. He might go here. Okay, so he's just gonna sack. He has to sack. Excuse me? Ooh, what if I go here? Wait. What if I go there? And now, no, still nothing in theory. I should have left, yeah, I should have left them, but I'm gonna go here. If you go here, I take, go here, you push, I go here. Yeah, but now I take queening. Wait, hear me out. Then I go here. Now if you give me check, I go here, check, here, check, takes. If you queen, yeah, but this is okay, because I go here, right? And now I'm just gonna get both pawns. I think this is okay. Okay, so he's just trying to capitalize. But I can make this a draw, I think, by never leaving. Yeah, that's set takes. I can't take. Okay, so now I've interfered, but I would take it with check at this point. Right? Okay. Do I go here? No. I mean, I can go here maybe. I think I go here. Here. I'm really not sure what to do in this position, I'll be honest. I mean, I'm a bit... Okay, he does just go there, which I don't really get. I'm just going to shuffle. He's getting the extra tempo, I guess. He wants as much tempo as he can. That still does nothing. I go here. If you run forward again, by the way, I'm going to push the pawn. And I'm just winning. So you just have to capture. Takes here, here. Takes, check, takes, check, here, here. I think, to the best of my ability, that this is a draw. Here. Hear me out. Okay, please hear me out. Here. Hear me out. Rook here. What is that? Check. Should start. Oh yeah, but now I just go here. And now I'm just going to take. Check here. Yeah, but what about this? You didn't think of that, did you, mate? If this, I just take. And you take and I take. And it's just a draw. And I might even be winning because the king is cut off. Okay. We might hold a draw. Okay. I move. You push, I move, you push. You go here, I go here. You go back, I go here. We repeat forever. I mean, I can give check and win this, but I just lose. So I go here. You can push. I'm going to come back. This, I go here. This, I go here. After you take, I take with check. You go here, I take. I go. No, I take. You push. Very. I mean, maybe I go here. Then you get the ranks. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Now I go here. You're going to go here. Yep. Now I'm gonna do this because I have to attempt this if I want any hope at all. If takes, I take with check. King b7. King takes. Oh, what? Wait. Wait, I think I'm winning. Why? How do you not take that? Hold up. Hold up. I think. I think I'm winning. I actually think I'm completely winning in this position. I mean, how'd that happen? How did that happen? What? Here. 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 Check. Here. Wait. Okay, here. Here. Check. Check. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, what happened? He imploded. We held on, but he just completely. I mean, check. Force you backwards again. Here. And I mean, I could play this at this point, but I'm gonna push. Oh, look at that. Boom. Does that? No, no, no. We have to get him. If he goes here, I win the game. Okay, you can't. Oh, 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 oh. Wait, wait. I'm gonna do it. Rook G3 resigns. Look at that. Resignation. Oh my god, Rook G3. Beautiful, beautiful move. If you move the king, that does not matter. I can run backwards. It does not matter. Rook G3 is lovely. It covers everything. Rook G1 is inevitable. And I win. Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to give check first, just to be annoying. And Rook G1. I take, and it is mate in about 3 moves. Lovely, +9. Okay, one more game. This will be the last game, whether I win or lose. It's the last one. Let's do it. Come on. 2100 within our reach once again for the third time today. For the third time. We weren't able to capitalize, but I believe. I believe. Our opponent will just blunder, like knight d4, we'll take it, and we'll win. Look at this. Come on. Come on. I don't know what happened to our opponent there. I mean, he was definitely winning. I got a nice tactic, which is why you never resign, even at my level. Just never, never, never resign. He's debating on taking the pawn on e4 because he's not sure. He doesn't know the line very well, I assume. Ooh, an immediate counter. This is going to be a fun game. I already like this. This is gonna be enjoyable. I'm just gonna castle. I'm gonna put the rook here, and we're gonna go ham. Let's go. Rook here. I'm threatening to just win the pawn. Okay. Now this looks so fun. If you take, the knight is hanging. You just have to sack the. I mean, this is gonna be an interesting game. I hope. It looks like it's gonna be completely wild, which is great news because it's always a bit of fun, right? I mean, if you just castle, I'm just gonna win this pawn. If you push, I'm just gonna take. That is hang. You do this. And we figure it out, of course. Oh, no, no, no. If you castle, I take this. And then I take this. And after you take, I mean, it's either I win or you take this. And then you take, and I develop, whatever. Ooh, 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 I like d4 in this position. Yes, I do. I think his best bet's just doing this and then castling. And having my rook on an awkward square. I think that seems best, but it's hard to do. I think it's hard to do. Because then I don't have any easy development squares. I might have to play knight a3, but we'll see. Come on, this is the game for 2100. Just one game. We've been streaming for a bit of a time, so it'll be good to end roughly after this game. And yeah. Alright, our opponent does not know what to do. I understand they're about to lose a pawn. Maybe they have a line, but I do not see one. I really don't. And I mean that's great. Maybe no, that does not work. I just take and take. Or I just take. I mean takes. Yep, no. I don't see a line. I think he just has to castle. His best move is probably castling. I mean, that does nothing. That loses as well. Although no, it doesn't. I guess he's debating playing f6 because takes. You cannot play pawn takes because you lose. No, you don't. Wait, wait. Pause. I need to calculate this now because I actually can't take the knight. If this and the I don't know. No, the bishop has to move. Of course, I take the bishop. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Our opponent just castles. I'm going to take the pawn. Right? Okay, the bishop moves. Makes a lot of sense. I'm going to take this and play bishop here. And I'm going to attempt to trade everything off the board. Wait, if this, I have this, hitting this, and this is threatened. Okay, bishop here. If takes, I do not want to play rook takes because bishop takes. I guess it's no bishop takes. Yeah, no, I can't take. I mean, queen takes is okay. It's safe. They get 93, and that's defended. But I mean, okay, no, we'll do that. I just want to trade off pieces. I'm up a pawn. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Trade off pieces. Don't hang back rank, mate. What can I say? It's about it. Bishop goes back. Okay, I take. I'm not even going to think about it. Knight bd2. If takes, I defend. I'm going to put the queen on c2 at some point and then play c4, pushing the bishop back. Okay, so you're targeting this. That does nothing because I have double defense anyway. c4 now is a nice move for me, forcing this or trade. And then I can bring this. Maybe he will. Okay, he doesn't. c4. Do you take or do you retreat back to e6? You retreat. I'm going to start. Oh, I don't want to play that because I'm going to get hit with this. I'm going to play a3. I don't want this to happen. I think it's an annoying move. I wanted this. I want to play this, but if I played that, it did just hang a pawn. So that prevents it. This also prevented it, but I didn't like the fact the knight got easy access to all these squares. I mean, as I said, I'm very trade happy right now. Let's hit this. This isn't hanging. I double defend. And this means I can play moves like 94. Actually, I can play that anyway. I can play anywhere. But it gives us a tempo, which is very, very, very useful. I want this move, but this hangs something. For now, it's not. Alright, our position I think is quite nice. We're up a pawn. Wait, pause. Does that trap the queen? Does that not just trap the queen? Wait, he has this, but I have this, and it's a fork. Correct? Because if I go here, he has this, a scrape square, and the file, and this. But this cuts this off, defends the pawn, defends the square. He has queen takes. No, he doesn't. Oh, look at this, look at this. He thinks he has queen takes. He doesn't have queen takes. The reason he doesn't is because if queen takes, I take here and it's a fork. He has bishop here, but after this, or I just take it. If this, I go here. 94. 94 resigns. Look at that. Come on, give it to me. Come on. The knight to e4, our game for 2100. I mean, just there's nothing you can do. You can take on e5, it's a fork, and I win the rook, I win the exchange, I win the game. If you go here, I win an exchange. Come on. Give it to us. Let us have, okay, bang. Okay, I'm going to take. He's going to try and set something like this up, which I understand, but I'm not going to fall for, so, let's just block it. Look at that. We're up an exchange. Come on, just resign the game. Give us a 2100 rating. Come on. Come on. What's your rating? I don't want to open a new tab. I just wanted to know. I hoped it would say it here. I can't even exit focus mode. I actually have ELOs turned off completely. But technically, we actually have to get enough points. I have my settings set to minus 25 and plus infinity. So we can play 2700s, but we can't play people 100 points below, which means he's a maximum of 25 points below me. If he's exactly 25 points, I only win 7. But as I'm at 2094, that would be 2101 at worst. So this is great. Okay, how do I trade the queens? That looks good to me. He's not going to take. He's going to play like this because he wants this. But, I mean, this is good enough. If this, I don't know what to play. And the bishop's pinned. I mean, what are you going to do? This is just perfect. That, I mean, I can play this. Okay, let's go here. That is not a threat. Okay. I know you're not supposed to double your pawns like this, but I mean, I'm so winning it doesn't matter. Truthfully, it doesn't matter. I'm up so much winning chances, it really doesn't matter. This is great. Okay, he does take. Okay, he's going to try and lock us in a bit. He comes round. I'm going to defend it this way, and I'm going to double up and trade. Ooh, hang on. I don't want to. I shouldn't be getting too cocky, which it seems like I am. I am. Here, here. Let's go here, but you can't go there. And if you take, I take, you take, I take, that would be good for me. That would be good for me. I'd be very happy. You go here, and then I would push, and we would exchange. Okay, please take this and this. I mean, I may have got too cocky. Hang on. Please, I'd rather you not play this. Okay, well, you know, I had to hope. Now I can give check, but it is no use to me. I can go here, but then he goes here anyway, which is where he's going to go, like no matter what. So I'm going to offer a rook trade. That's annoying because I actually cannot defend the pawn. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. That. Okay. Okay, that's not a threat. That's just not. That isn't. I mean, I don't see it as one. Can I go here? If you go here, I take. You go here. If I go here, you can't mate me. But if I go here, it's just mate. I'd have to sacrifice. I'm losing. Ah, okay, let's take the risk. As long as I go up the board. Takes. And then I come back to this square. And now he has this. I'm actually pretty scared. I shouldn't have got so cocky. I'll admit. Should I push the pawn? Check here. And then there's this. Or should I just go here and allow the check, go here. And then there's this. There's no immediate checks, but that terrifies me because although I can get this almost and just mate you. Alright, I'll take the risk because as long as I don't like the mate, he does just go there. That's so sad. Should I go here? Okay, let's push the pawn. Okay. I'm gonna go here, I guess. You're gonna go here. I kind of hope, yeah, okay, now I go here. And now this can never be obtained, although this is gonna come down the board pretty fast. Okay, check, I go here, hit the rook, which was my idea. If this, no, if this, do I have this? I don't think I do. Okay, he doesn't even go for it. He doesn't want that. Now if that, what about this move? Then there's this. Then I hit the bishop. No. Oh, this is terrible, terrible. This, 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 this. And I mean, I'm just losing. This game got so bad so fast. I'm very upset, actually. That has irritated me quite a lot. I might just have to sacrifice and play for this, which I desperately didn't want to do. Look at that. I'm gonna have to. He's gonna play this, and I'm just gonna have to. Yeah, I have to sacrifice the rook. I have no choice, and we play for a draw now. I mean, he's gonna play this. What can I do? I'm gonna go here. Check. I go back. You push. I go here. Yep. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna come behind the pawn. Yep. I'm gonna go here. You go here. I go here. Now, yeah, there's just nothing I can do. I can go up, which is something I appreciate. You can give this check. But I don't think that matters. Okay, now I have to go here, or I mean, I'm just completely lost. If this. What about this? Wait. this, this. No, yeah, this. No, I mean I have to just go here, right? There's no other choice because then he goes here. No, he can't go there. Okay, I'm gonna sit on my line of pawns. He's gonna move the king, and I am absolutely in a lot of trouble. I get that. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, that's such an annoying move. I'm actually in Zugzwang. Oh, I mean no, I'm not. Here, I go here. If you queen takes, you go here. I go here, you take, I go here. You go here, I go here, and it's a draw. I can play this. Oh, thank goodness. Rook e1, king d2. And it looks like it's still a draw. If this, I just take. I mean, if the rook goes anywhere except for check, I just take. King d2 holds the position, I think. I got way too arrogant in that game. That's such a shame, though, really. I am quite upset. Well, maybe I go. No, it doesn't matter. And then you go here, or you go here. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters because I'm gonna go here. And since I cover these two squares, although maybe oh, hang on. You want to play for a win. I respect it, but I'm gonna flag you. Okay, he wants to play for a win, which I respect, but I'm going to flag him. There is no other way of saying this. I'm gonna flag my opponent. This. That's all it. That's all I can do at this point. I'm just gonna go here. I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my very best to flag my opponent. Let's go here. This, it's just en passant. Here, I'm gonna drop down and then I go up. So I'm gonna come over here. If this check, I go here. You can't come forward. I'm gonna give this check, force you to the back rank. That forces you to the back rank. I'm gonna go here. If you give check, I go here. I actually can never. I mean, oh, check, I go here. Wait. Yeah, okay, I go here. I don't know. This could be some sort of interesting game of chess, huh? I mean, he could just run up a little bit. Then we go all the way back. I'm going to threaten rotating. Check. Here. Check. I'm going to go. Where should I go? I don't think it matters. I'm just going to try and flag my opponent. Although 50 move rule is potentially deadly. Let me go here. Hang on. I want this. Okay, he goes there in advance. Let's go there. I mean, if there are no pawn pushes or captures within the next a few moves, this is just never. I wish I could try and get around this way, but I just can't. I don't see a way. I don't see a way around. If this takes, I mean, you just push a pawn, and then I take and go here. No, I mean, look. Can you make? Yeah, you can make 50 moves. You're fast enough. Okay, let me go here. Here. Wait. No. No, I don't have anything. Here. Here. Yeah, you always have enough squares. How do I get the rook to defend this? I'm going to bring the rook back and go here. I'm going to try something because if I don't, then there's just nothing I can do. And actually, there's 18 seconds on the clock. Look at this. I have a sneaky tactic. Rook e4. If we trade the rooks, it's a draw. But he has to not lose on time now, is the point. And this isn't going to be too easy, I don't think. Here, I'm going to come upwards. Okay, he plays. But now we have a capture, and he has 8 seconds left on the clock. I can en passant, and now there is no hope of survival for him. He is going to get flagged because he tried to play actively, which didn't work. Okay, it doesn't actually matter, even if I lose the material. Check here, and we run on time. 22:33. We are 2100. Look at this. Okay. It was a complete draw, but he tried to play actively and he lost. Sorry, I want to look at my stats. Let's have a look where that puts us. Did I not click it properly? Okay, stats. Let's have a look. 21 puts us at 24,000th. It's not terrible. My peak, no, my peak. Let's have a look at my peak. 22-21. That was a nice rating. My peak blitz, which I'm not playing because I play slower for you guys. 23-18 was actually like a week ago, as you can see. 23 here, very recently. I hit up my peak. I've lost a few games, but that doesn't matter. That happens. But yeah, we are officially 2105. Very good. So I'm very happy. And I'll leave you guys with that. I hope you have a good night because it's late here. And if not, have a good day. Peace.